Welcome to the He's Got Issues DC Comics edition number 160.2. I'm John Cooney here to preview new DC Comics being released February 11th, 2015, beginning alphabetically with Arrow Season 2.5 number 5. An old ally returns as the clash with Brother Blood reaches its climax, plus a new enemy rises. Next we have Astro City number 20. Coral learns more about what makes her tick through action, anger, and disastrous relationships with MPH and Crackerjack as she tries to figure out her future, and Crackerjack can't cope with the Big 5-0, plus Honor Guard and the menace of the Black Lab. We've also got Batman Eternal number 45. Nothing in his experience with cutting-edge technology could prepare Batwing for a battle against the vengeful spirits who've taken control of his armor. Next we have Coffin Hill number 15. A new storyline starts here as Eve Coffin is released from jail to go home again, and there's something in Coffin Hill awaiting her with open arms. Ghosts are abroad in the town, and one in particular has her sights set on Eve and on a bloody chain of events the Coffin family set in motion almost 300 years ago. When the bones of a young girl are found after decades buried in the Coffin Hill woods, Eve and Officer Wilcox attempt to solve the cold case, discovering that the ghosts, the bones, and the darkest secrets of Coffin Hill are all connected and all pose a grave danger to Eve and her loved ones. We've also got Constantine number 22. The stakes have never been higher for John Constantine as his plan to escape Earth 2 puts the fate of an entire universe at risk. Next we have Earth 2 World's End number 19. Superman and Power Girl team up to turn the tide in the fight with Darkseid's Furies. We've also got Fables, The Wolf Among Us number 2. The murder mystery deepens as Bigby and Snow get dressed down by acting Mayor Ichabod Crane, a fairy tale princess gets dressed up in furs, and the magic mirror gets addressed in rhyme. Bigby has the beginnings of a theory as well as a suspect, but both could turn out to be full of holes by the end of this thrilling issue. Next we have FBP Federal Bureau of Physics number 18. With the fate of the universe hanging in the balance, an unlikely new ally reveals his cosmic plan to save humanity. We've also got Green Lantern Corps number 39. As John Stewart and his team try to root out the criminal network that has overtaken the homeworld of Lantern Fesca, they discover the planet is imperiled by a far darker, deadlier force, an enemy with an ancient hatred of the Corps, an enemy that seeks to cast all the universe into shadow. Next we have Harley Quinn Valentine's Day Special number 1. Love is in the air in New York City. The planet's richest bachelor, Bruce Wayne, is in town for a charity auction, and the highest bidder gets a date with Mr. Tall, Dark, and Brooding. Good thing Harley Quinn just came into some money. Please, whatever you do, don't ask how. But can Bruce really spend a night with Harley without her learning how he spends his nights? We've also got Injustice Gods Among Us Year 3 number 9. The new Deadman tracks down the Spectre but makes a shocking discovery. Meanwhile, Trigon launches an attack on Superman, and not even the power of Wonder Woman is enough to help. Plus, the identity of Superman's secret protector is revealed. Next we have Justice League 3000 number 14, Beetle and Booster, Fire and Ice, the Injustice League, Etrigan the Demon, not to mention the Justice League. No, not that one, the one we're doing. Come on people, we're bending over backwards here. At least meet us halfway, maybe flip through the issue at your local comic shop. We've also got Justice League United number 9. The Infinitus saga continues as the team joins the Legion of Superheroes, a Thangarian warfleet, and a Iranian warfleet to battle the endless forces of Infinitus. Next we have Klarion number 5. Cole's buddy bots are making people happy, happier than they've ever been before. So why is Klarion on a mission to destroy all buddy bots? Why is Klarion willing to lose his new friends to obliterate the friendly little bots? An all-battle issue as Klarion battles Zell, Piper, Noah, and Rasp. We've also got Mortal Kombat X number 2. Scorpion and his newest companion set off in deadly pursuit of Raiden. Meanwhile, as the daughter of Johnny Cage and Sonya Blade, Cassie Cage thinks she's seen it all, but when she finds herself in an illegal MMA death match, Cassie must decide if she's ready for her first taste of Mortal Kombat. Next we have New 52 Future's End number 41. The Justice League splits into teams to battle the dual threat of Brainiac and the Blood Moon, while the Batman team and Mr. Terrific try to take down Brother Eye in the present and the future. We've also got New Suicide Squad number 7. As Deadshot recovers from serious injuries in Belle Reef Prison, Black Manta struggles to keep the team's current mission in China from imploding. But after they've awakened the country's newest superweapon, the whole team, including Harley Quinn and Reverse Flash, won't all be coming back. Next we have Scooby-Doo Where Are You number 54, Shark Attack, Jinkies. Join Mystery Inc. on the vacation in the Bahamas as they find out what's been driving all the scuba divers away from the water. That is, if the giant monster swimming under the waves doesn't get them first. We've also got Secret 6 number 2, What is Catman's Strange Secret and how will it affect this new team? Find out in the second sensational issue of Secret 6. Next we have Smallville Season 11 Continuity number 3 of 4. An alien device streaks towards Metropolis and the Watchtower. As Chloe freezes in fear, her friends rush to her side, and no man escapes the Manhunters, but will Nightwing find a loophole? And we've got World's Finest number 31, Signs of the Apocalypse. Death and destruction are increasing on Earth too, and only the watchful eye of Batman sees how the patterns fit. Can he persuade Superman to take precautions before the price becomes very personal? Out in trades this week, we've got Batman Dark Knight Dark City trade paperback. In this tale, Batman is led through an urban labyrinth by the Riddler, who seems to have become a monster determined to drive Batman insane. In his quest, the Riddler is working with an occultist who has summoned a demon to stop Batman, but in the process, the Riddler himself is slowly changing into a nightmarish beast. Collects Batman number 452 to 454 and Detective Comics 629 to 633. Next we have Batman The Dark Knight Volume 4 Clay trade paperback. In these tales, the origin of Clayface is revealed. Batman and Commissioner Gordon are forced into a tight corner as Clayface embarks on a murderous spree throughout Gotham City. But what led Clayface to become a monster? Collects Batman The Dark Knight number 22 to 29. We've also got Coffin Hill Volume 2 Dark Endeavors trade paperback. While Eve delves into the terrible truth about the night she caught up with the notorious Ice Fisher, Nate struggles to protect the town's remaining witches from the menace of witch hunters. Collects Coffin Hill number 8 through 14. Next we have DC The New Frontier Deluxe Edition hardcover. Darwin Cook's acclaimed take on the Silver Age heroes of DC Comics is back in a new hardcover collecting the 6-issue miniseries, plus for the first time Justice League The New Frontier Special number 1. When Cold War paranoia outlawed the heroes of the Golden Age, stalwarts such as Batman, Superman, and Wonder Woman continue to fight for truth and justice, but as the world hurtled towards an uncertain future, a new breed of hero would define the American way. We've also got Fables covers, the complete covers by James Jean hardcover new edition. Vertigo's spectacular collection of James Jean's Fables covers is back in print, but now with even more covers. The oversized hardcover includes commentary from Jean and brand new cover art. We've also got Hellblazer Volume 10 in the Line of Fire trade paperback. Constantine comes to the aid of his downstairs neighbor, a dim-witted epileptic giant whose home is haunted by a persistent ghost. Plus, John's affinity with the supernatural spoils the soccer game when a demon that thrives on hooliganism shows up. Collecting Hellblazer 97 through 107. Next we have Scribblenauts Unmasked, a DC Comics adventure trade paperback. The sequel to the video game Scribblenauts Unmasked arrives in this title, collecting Scribblenauts Unmasked, A Crisis of Imagination chapters 1 through 9, plus a digital short never before available in print. Following the events of Scribblenauts Unmasked, Madame Xanadu and Phantom Stranger enlist the help of Maxwell and Lily to save the DC universe as we know it. We've also got Secret Origins Volume 1 trade paperback. At last, the origins and the New 52's world's greatest heroes are revealed in stories from Secret Origins 1 through 4. Included here are the origins of the last son of Krypton and Kara Zor-El, Supergirl, Harley Quinn, Green Lantern, Batwoman, Batman, Aquaman, Green Arrow, and many more. Next we have Secret 6 Volume 1 Villains United trade paperback, collecting the stories that led into Infinite Crisis from Villains United 1 through 6, the Secret 6 6-issue miniseries, and Villains United Infinite Crisis Special number 1. 6 of Justice's deadliest enemies have banded together to keep the superheroic community from tampering with their minds and to show just how deadly they can be. And we've got Superman Krypton Returns hardcover. In this epic story from Superboy 0 and 25, Supergirl 0 and 25, Superman 0, 25, and 23.3 Hell, and Action Comics Annual number 2, 3 heroes must unite to prevent Hell from dooming the entire universe. Okay, so that's it for DC this week, but of course there's still plenty of other books out this week too, so be sure to check out my YouTube channel at he'sgotissues.com to see both the Marvel and Indies videos for this week, as well as my featured video with the usual roundup of all my favorites for the week with a little more depth and insight than you get here. And if you like these videos, be sure to let me know by leaving a comment and subscribing. You can also follow He's Got Issues on Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, Tumblr, and Instagram to see everything I'm reading as I read it. So until next week, I'm John Cooney, and I've got issues.